As you think about some of the ministries that might take place, some of the activities that might flow out of the cancer ministry, what do you see, Deb?
Well, there's so many things that we're looking into the future to help others with this ministry. We're hoping to do Relay for Life, different charity events at the holidays, all types of cancer walks, brain cancer walk, the pancreatic cancer walk, breast cancer, the Susan Komen walk, all those different things, and just different areas that we can help. We're researching that now and just looking for different ways that we can reach out and help.
Carolyn, as you think, as we're at the formation phase of this ministry, if you were to say, here's why I really want to see it formed, what would you say?
Well, back to, when I went through it, I just feel like there's a very strong need for it. And I think a lot of people, that I have met with just one-on-one, over the years that people have asked me to talk to, just want to meet someone that's gone through it. And want to know, what, I did this, I did the chemo, I did the radiation, the surgery, and you can do this. It's a long road, but you're going to get through it. And I feel like that is what people want to hear, and that's why our monthly meetings, I think, are so important, because we get together and we share, and we can tell people, you're going to be able to get through this. We're able to hold their hand, and just help get them through. So I think it's just really important, people going through it, to hear that.
As I hear what you're saying, you just said, just to be able to stand there and with someone that's going through something that they're scared of. They really don't know what the future holds. For you to say, or someone in the ministry say, I've been there, and look them in the eye and say, and you can make it through it, and we're going to be here for you and hold the hand all the way through. So you see that as part of the purpose of the ministry, huh?
Yes. And and to make an impact for Christ, and just to show the love of Jesus, and to just love on them, because we've met some families who they don't have family here, they don't have a church to support them, and they're walking through it alone, and we don't want them to go through it alone, and we just want to hug on them, love them, and show them the love of Christ.
Now, Deb, as the ministry grows, maybe either one of you, as the ministry grows, are you going to allow people to volunteer? Do you have any of that system set up yet? Do they come to the meeting and say, hey, I'm willing to help? How's that going to work?
Yes, we have just been so fortunate at the church. We've had volunteers each month. We've added 2 or 3 each month that have come forward to help us, and a lot of them have been touched by cancer. They've had a loved one or a friend that has battled cancer. So they've come along beside of us and are helping in different areas. There's lots of different areas they can serve in. We have transportation, we have child care, meals, just going to visit with someone, just sitting with them while their caregiver takes a break. It's very important to help the caregivers, the family members also, and just to be there for them. But the volunteers have just been wonderful, and we've actually visited the life groups a couple of Sundays ago, and that was wonderful, just kind of telling them a little bit about our ministry, and we've had several sign up since that and want to just be on board. We've had couples sign up, and it doesn't have to be every week, it might be once a month that they might offer their help, but they are just so willing, and we've just been so blessed, and just having them just reach out and want to serve with us, and we're just so thankful.
Carolyn, I would assume that, and as I've already heard with the ministry that's taken place, I've already been overwhelmed with what y'all have done with some of the folks in our church, but certainly volunteers are going to be a major part of this, because just among you here, you only have so much time and so much energy and so much resource. So I'm assuming a gathering of new volunteers and other volunteers that are willing to help are going to be vitally important to the ministry as it grows, right?
Yes, we have a tremendous need for volunteers, and we're trying to meet emotional, practical, and spiritual needs. So we need people who are willing just to come and sit beside someone, to hold their hand, people to take meals, provide transportation to their treatments, and also people to pray and to lift them up spiritually, to get to provide Bible verses and to pray with them. And we actually have a team that is set up to where you can volunteer just to pray. If you don't have the time commitment to go sit with someone or take them a meal, you can volunteer specifically to pray for them.
Deb, I know we've talked a little bit about volunteering and helping. Can you share a story or two that really sticks out and where you stepped out and helped someone else and just made a major impact in their life?
Yes, there's been several, but one in particular was around Christmas time. We were helping a sweet lady here at the church, and I was visiting her one day, and she commented that they were having a contest at her apartment for the best decorated patio. And I just all of a sudden thought, wow, that'd be something neat we could do for her. She hasn't asked for very much, I'll just go visit her, take her out to lunch occasionally. So I got together with at that time it was a small group in our life group, and we got together, went to her apartment, we went in, we surprised her, decorated her a balcony, and she was thrilled. Her face, to see her light up, and she reminded us, I want it to be about Jesus and the birth of Jesus. So we had the manger scene on her patio, and she was thrilled, and we all just were in tears that evening, just seeing her face and how she was so overwhelmed with love, and she just kept telling us, I've never felt so loved. And it was just, like Carolyn said, being the hands and feet of Jesus, and just that's what we want to do, and just to love on people, and just, I can still see her smile, and it'll be with me for the rest of my life.